past few months, I've been secretly adding to my NASCAR collection, and I haven't shared any of it with you all until today. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, it's Taylor Kitchen and welcome back to the ATYL Media channel. And on this show, it's one of my favorites, Collector's Corner. We dive into the latest in our motorsports collections, diecast, t-shirts, hats, whatever it is, we talk about it right here. But before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed to ATYL Media on all social platforms and turn on the notification bell here so you know when we post new content. You know me, I don't really keep a lot of secrets from you guys. I'm pretty much an open book, especially when it comes to the new items I add in my collections, because I'm just so excited to show you all what I've added. So this has been a really tough past few months keeping the secrets, but I have a few boxes that I have not opened yet that I'm gonna open on camera with you all, so we're both seeing this for the first time. And then I have some boxes that I've already looked through that I'm like, y'all are gonna love this. So lots of merchandise to get through in this video, but without further ado, let's take a look. Let's start with the obvious here. This shirt is cool. I'm gonna back up. This shirt is probably one of the coolest shirts I've ever owned, and I found it at the Racing Warehouse. In case you don't know what the Racing Warehouse is, in case you live under a rock, it is one of the best places to get NASCAR gear, and I'm talking sheet metal for the most part. They are known for the sheet metal. You go into their back room and you're overwhelmed by the amount of parts and pieces that they have spanning decades. And I went there with my buddy Adam Lucas like a few weeks ago with the expectation I was gonna bring home big pieces of sheet metal. Then I remembered I'm in an apartment. I have no room to put sheet metal right now. But I started off small with some sheet metal here. Just this piece of a car that says NASCAR Cup Series on it. Gonna be honest, not sure whose car it's from, but I really don't know. There's no indication on the back of this that tells you what car this is from. Regardless, I figured this was a good way to kind of start off small, and then when I get a bigger space, then I can really start to get really big pieces of sheet metal here. I mean, this wall definitely means something besides my shadow on the side of it. Gotta figure that out too. But yeah, this at least was a good start on the sheet metal portion of it. But that's not all that Racing Warehouse has. Of course, like I said, great shirts as well. They also have like crew t-shirts. They also have, yes, you guessed it folks, diecast. This is a diecast I'd actually been looking for a bit. This is the Austin Cindric 2021 Daytona race winning diecast. I will say at Racing Warehouse, they base their prices off of what is sold on like eBay and stuff, so you're likely gonna get a really good deal here regardless. And I've gotta say this was absolutely a good find because it was signed. It's signed, you guys. Like, that's pretty good. It's a gorgeous looking car. One of my favorites, but yeah, another Cindric diecast to add to the collection here. It's pretty exciting. Also at the Racing Warehouse, I picked up a hero card, I got some postcards, picked up a sticker, and if you reach a certain threshold in your purchase as well, you'll get this drawstring bag, which I thought was pretty cool. It's very nice quality too. Like, you don't see a lot of these good quality drawstring bags just for free, you guys. And then of course, a koozie. I picked a yellow koozie. They had multiple different colors, but for above the line, had to go with this one. I could have spent literally my entire day in Racing Warehouse and still not have seen everything, but I will say I'm proud of myself because I could have spent way more than I actually did. I showed some restraint because I knew that there was more on the horizon for me to buy, diecast wise. So keeping that in mind there too, but this is when we go on to this box right here. You all know Brent Wentz. We had him on the ATYL live show talking about his attempt at the double this year. And he also has a really cool retro vintage store called Days Gone By Vintage. A lot of people in the industry love it. You'll see drivers, reps, some of the stuff that he's selling on there. And Brent was like, hey, who's your favorite driver? I'll put together a care package for you. And I was like, shut up, really? Really? So this box is literally filled with some things from one of my favorite drivers of all time. We gotta go through this together. I freaked out when I opened this. Those of you that know me know that I'm pretty obsessed with Terry Labonte and the Kellogg schemes, and it's a whole thing. If you know me, you know this. So Brent knows this, and he sent me a whole care box that is just Terry Labonte themed. Like, look at this binder. If I was a NASCAR fan when I was a little bit younger, this would have been my school binder. This is what I would have put all my English paperwork in and stuff like that. Like, this is just so cool. So I'm keeping, after I record this, I'm gonna put back some of my business papers in this. I'm gonna be that person. So this was a super cool binder to get along with this. He also sent some like hero cards as well. This is actually a postcard, which I think is cool. You turn it over, there's some like room to like write stuff. I'm not gonna use it as a postcard, I'm gonna keep it. He sent some hero cards as well. He also sent some of these really, really cool 1/144 scale diecast. There needs to be more of these. They're so cute, so cute. He sent this as well, which is pretty cool. Some flashbacks from the past. You also had a Texas World Speedway seat cushion. This is very cool. This is something like you could like hang on the wall. I don't really know. There's so much you can do with these things. Of course, we have this one I loved. It says Tony the Tiger on it. But you have some license plate kind of holder things. Terry Labonte themed, which is super cool. He also sent this over to just coasters, but they're called Co-Stars. It has multiple different drivers on here, as you can see. We have Ernie Irvan, Bobby Labonte, of course, Terry Labonte, Dale Earnhardt. Like, this is so cool. Obviously, not using these as coasters. Ooh. That was a business card that just flew there. Not using these as coasters, but I'm gonna keep them the way they are and just display them, which is so cool. I have literally a binder filled with hero cards. This will probably go in the binder just to protect it. He also sent me these Max race cards from 1991. Inside are 15 collector cards, printing in the second edition. I don't know if I'm gonna open this. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to open this and we can do it like on a live stream or whatever. But maybe there's more value if you just keep this closed. I'm not sure, I'm a little scared, but literally floored when he sent all this my way. Again, thank you, Brent, so much for sending the Terry Labonte care package. Guys, support Days Gone By Vintage. Literally some of the coolest finds on that store. I wanted to take a really quick pit stop to point out this really cool hat. Suay Hats ended up making this custom one for the entire ATYL Media Team. We have different designs, styles, colors of these hats. What I love is that we have yellow under the bill that's very on brand with the ATYL Media scheme. These hats are so cool and I'm so excited to rock these at the racetrack. So kind of like a new add to the collection, kind of, sort of. But I'm very thankful for them for making these custom hats. And again, excited to rock them at the racetrack. But back to your regularly scheduled program. Back to business. So the final two boxes that I need to go through here are ones that I have not opened yet. And this right here has a story to it, and it goes all the way back to Spire Motorsports Fan Day before the Coca-Cola 600. I met a guy named Zach. He and I got to talking, we share a similar love of the sport, and he was like, I'm an avid diecast collector, but I collect prototypes. And he was like, I have one I'd be willing to part with if you want it. And I was like, shut up. Like, you gotta be kidding me, because you can't call yourself an avid diecast collector until you have a prototype in your collection. So this will be the first prototype I have in my collection. I've yet to open this box. I'm not gonna show you all like my shipping address, whatever, but I've yet to open this box and I'm very excited to. So let's discover what prototype we have together. I'm trying to be so careful as I unwrap this because I don't want to ruin it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, so he and I talked about this one while I was there, and now it is mine to have in my possession. This is a Clint Boyer, I believe, a 2019 prototype 164 diecast, a peak cool, and I'm gonna get it closer to the camera so you all can see it in all of its glory. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm so excited to add this to my collection. It's a matter of like, where am I gonna display it, right? That seems to be the question I'm running into recently as I'm running out of space. I have all my Benthic design display stands up here that help me make plenty of room on my shelf. I gotta get more shelves. I basically at this point have to get more shelves. All right, but I'm gonna wrap this back up, and there's more in this box. I didn't realize that Zach was sending me more here. Looks like we got some trading cards, which I know will fit perfectly into the next box that I'm gonna open, so stay tuned for that. But we got some cool ones. Okay, Zach. A Michael McDowell signed card here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh, we got a Martin Truex Jr. one. Hello. So you guys have all told me about trading cards and how I need to be getting into it like years ago. And we're finally doing it. Oh, here's a Michael McDowell burning rubber one. That's so cool. Now, Zach is a very big Michael McDowell fan. He actually has a number 34 tattoo on his leg. We got a Jimmy Johnson one here. So very special to know that he's parted with some of them. And I have a few Michael McDowell ones now. Oh, really cool Spencer Boyd signed card. Shout out to Spencer Boyd. Got to talk with him on the show a few years ago. Ooh, and then this 2020 Panini Crusade. Ooh, okay, this one's cool. This is a Haley Deegan one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so cool. Okay, so now I have reason to really expand, to really expand the trading card portion of my collection. These are all so cool. Thank you so much, Zach, by the way, for sending this and the prototype card. They definitely have a good home. Speaking of trading cards, I got a box from my buddy Dan at NASCARD.Shop filled with trading cards that I'm so excited to open with you all. And by the way, stay tuned for some things that we're doing with NASCAR.Shop. We have some really cool things we're working on behind the scenes. In the meantime, though, if you are a NASCAR trading card enthusiast, make sure to go to NASCAR.Shop/ATYL and you'll get 15% off your first trading card purchase. Or just use the promo code ATYL at checkout and you'll get 15% off your first trading card purchase. But let's get into this right here. Ooh, these are legit. Look at the packaging here. Like, Very legit card. I'm actually really anxious to open it. I don't want to break anything. The packaging of this when it gets to your door is just phenomenal. It ensures that the product that you purchase just stays in quality condition in the casing. You get a NASCAR.Shop sticker, and I'm gonna like slowly peel back the tape on this here to make sure I'm not breaking any of the casing here. But again, blown away by the quality that was sent my way, and I'm very excited for this. I was talking about some drivers that I had followed. Oh, all right, hold on a second. All right, sorry, I freaked out here. I got a Denny Hamlin side card. This is so cool. And then again, you have an extra layer of protection on these cases too. And what's so cool, I mean, everything's branded, everything looks crystal clear, and you have these very special cases that they're pressed in to ensure that your card does not get damaged. Like, look at this card, it's phenomenal. I have 3 more to get to, and I'm stoked. I'm so excited to look through the rest, but this is a really good start. I know Dan is a really big Denny Hamlin fan, so the fact that he was able to part and willing to part with one of his Denny Hamlin cards says so much. So let's go through the rest of them together too. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. This is like scary. Oh, okay, I see a Ryan Blaney championship card right here. That's what I'm seeing. Woo! Okay, yeah, treasured moments. Ryan Blaney wins 2023 NASCAR Cup. Again, why he decided to part with this one, I don't know, but this is like a really, really cool card. Hold on a second. Look at this one, isn't it so gorgeous? Oh my gosh, here I'm like trying to focus my camera on it, my goodness. Yeah, this card is beautiful. And then again, you can see at the top, just the branding on here too. Again, the perfect case that you have on here to make sure your card is nice and secure. This is another good find. Oh man, this case had 2. I'm so excited about the 2 that I see. Oh my goodness. Ooh, what? Need I say more? This card right here is a Champions Showcase card, and it features authentic signatures from Terry Labonte and race used memorabilia. And this card too is just so freaking cool, but need I say more? Oh my God, these are so cool. Anytime I get new Terry Labonte merchandise, it's a good day. It's definitely a good day. Last but not least, we got this one. I see there's 2 cards in here too. So we'll see. My God, this literally, it's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. Okay. He also knows that the other driver that got me into this sport was Dale Jr. So we got some Dale Jr. cards right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I got a Christopher Bell one. Okay, psych. Dale Jr. and Christopher Bell. Let me open these cases up for you guys real quick. My goodness. Now these are great ones to start off the card collection for. These are so cool. So excited about these. I got some good drivers that Dan sent my way for his NASCARD.Shop trading cards. So thank you so much again to Dan for sending these over. Legitimately, like the coolest things ever. Now it's a matter of displaying them. So stay tuned for that. This video was truly chaotic and fun, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you all so much for tuning into this journey, looking at pieces of memorabilia that I've yet to look at that we saw together for the first time, and looking at memorabilia that I've been dying to show you all and that I finally got the chance to do in this video. Make sure to follow ATYL Media on all social platforms, and of course, follow me on social media as well, @_TaylorKitchen_ and @AboveTheLine. Thanks to everyone who sent stuff in, and as a reminder for you all who love trading cards, go to NASCARD.Shop/ATYL to get 15% off your first trading card purchase. That does it for me here for Collector's Corner, and until next time, I'll see ya. Bye.